Ladies and gentlemen, today, we gather to talk about a car that was far ahead of its time, a true marvel of automotive engineering, the 1936 Cord 810. This was not just a vehicle, it was a revolution on four wheels, a car that redefined styling, innovation, and performance. Let's begin by setting the stage for this incredible automobile. The 1930s were a time of great transformation in the automotive world. Manufacturers were pushing boundaries, experimenting with new technologies, and striving to create vehicles that not only performed well but also looked stunning. In this environment, the Cord 810 emerged as a masterpiece, standing apart from everything else on the road. Built by the Auburn Automobile Company under the direction of E.L. Cord, this car was a bold statement in both design and engineering. One of the first things that strike anyone looking at the Cord 810 is its breathtaking design. This was a car that defied convention. Unlike its contemporaries that featured bulky, upright grilles, the 810 introduced the world to the first production car with a hidden headlight system. The headlights were concealed in the front fenders, a design choice that made the car look sleek and futuristic. This feature was not only stylish but also functional, reducing drag and improving aerodynamics. Another defining feature of the Cord 810 was its coffin nose grille. This unique front end, designed by Buehrig, gave the car an aggressive yet elegant look. Instead of a traditional vertical grille, the Cord featured a wraparound design that seamlessly blended into the body. This was an era when automobiles still carried the influence of horse-drawn carriages, yet the Cord 810 appeared as if it had been transported from the future. It was streamlined, modern, and undeniably striking. Beyond its revolutionary aesthetics, the Cord 810 was an engineering marvel. It was one of the first American cars to feature front-wheel drive, a concept that was nearly unheard of at the time in passenger vehicles. This allowed the car to sit lower to the ground, improving stability and handling. The elimination of a traditional driveshaft also meant more space inside the cabin, making it a more comfortable ride for passengers. Powering the Cord 810 was a Lycoming V8 engine, which was capable of producing 125 horsepower, a significant figure for its time. Paired with a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission, the car delivered an impressively smooth and refined driving experience. The transmission featured an electrically operated pre-selector, which allowed drivers to choose gears in advance and then engage them using the clutch, a novel system that added to the car's futuristic appeal. Another standout feature of the Cord 810 was its independent front suspension. Most cars of the era used a rigid front axle, which made for a bumpy and less controlled ride. The 810's independent front suspension, combined with its front-wheel drive layout, gave it superior handling and comfort compared to many of its competitors. This was a car designed not just for luxury but also for performance. Inside, the Cord 810 continued to impress. The dashboard was beautifully laid out, featuring aircraft-inspired controls and an elegant instrument panel. The attention to detail was remarkable, with high-quality materials used throughout. Every aspect of the interior exuded sophistication and craftsmanship. Despite all of its groundbreaking innovations, the Cord 810 faced challenges in the marketplace. Production delays and mechanical issues plagued its launch. The advanced engineering of the car sometimes led to reliability problems, and unfortunately, Auburn Automobile Company was struggling financially. Though the Cord 810 received critical acclaim and even appeared at the 1935 New York Auto Show to great enthusiasm, it could not achieve the sales success it deserved. Production of the Cord 810 and its successor, the 812, ended in 1937, marking the conclusion of one of the most daring automotive ventures of the era. However, while its production run was short-lived, the legacy of the Cord 810 lives on. Today, it is considered one of the most beautiful and innovative cars ever made. It has earned a place in museums, private collections, and automotive history books. The Cord's influence can be seen in later designs, inspiring future generations of automobile designers to push the limits of creativity and engineering. Classic car enthusiasts and collectors continue to admire and seek out the Cord 810, and restored examples are highly prized. It remains a symbol of innovation and bold thinking, a reminder that sometimes, the most groundbreaking ideas come from those willing to take risks. Even today, more than 80 years after it first appeared, the Cord 810 commands attention wherever it goes. In conclusion, the 1936 Cord 810 was not just a car, it was a vision of the future. It dared to challenge the norms and set new standards for design and technology. Though its time on the production line was brief, its impact was profound. The Cord 810 remains one of the most iconic and revered automobiles in history, a testament to the power of ingenuity and ambition. Thank you. Successfully created text document, 1936 Cord 810 speech, which will be referenced in all future messages with the unique identifier textdoc_id, 67AN9B0E1320819192071CO8864F74.